Welcome back. Decisive Campaigns, Case Blue, turn 17. Doesn't look like we've got any more partisan activity back here, which is great, so I'm going to just leave those folks where they are. Actually, I might move them to a rail line. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? So that they can actually be carried somewhere, should they find it necessary. Is this a rail line? It looks like a rail line. Alright. These guys are all on a rail line, so that's good. They're covered over here as well. Okay. So, some of the marching orders are quite clear, like in the north and the center, but in the south at Rostov, I'm still like, I have no idea how to expand to the south, and that's definitely going to be an issue. Alright, so first we have the destruction of whatever this is. Let's fire all the artillery at it. Okay. Why is this running slower than it should? I have Afterburner running, and this is a great computer with like 32 gigs of RAM. I should not be having any issues whatsoever. I'm going to have to watch the recording to see how I did there. So some 88s. Yep. That looks pretty healthy. Let's do that. Okay. Lost one of our planes. That sucks. Let's take these out. 200 versus 41 is what we're going to end up with here. And 200 is the max, huh? Why can't these guys attack? They can, so why aren't they? Where are they? I mean, we should be getting 250 here at least. Can we hit them with artillery again? I mean, why not, right? I could even hit them with artillery a third time, but I'm not going to. Okay, so why are we limited to 250? There's something going on here about these units not being able to attack, and I don't like it. What if I do that now? Now it's out of 250, okay. And the Nebs, I don't want you there either. Yeah, fine. Okay. Anybody here? No. No. Oh my gosh. Did I just screw myself? I think I did. Okay, well, we'll punch another guy up there. I'm not going to touch anybody else because that's 250. Shut these guys off. Alright, 258. We're a little over, but I want the job done. Okay. That's good. So we'll begin the marching forward. Oh, we better get somebody up there. Yeah. Be helpful. Okay. And we'll move up just a bit. I'm more interested in surrounding these guys next term than doing anything else. Alright, what else we got here? Yeah, I'll beef that up. And that's the one that won't do anything else. Okay. That's fine. And one more check. Can we do any artillery on here? Yes, we can. Oh, that's an attack. I don't want an attack. I want artillery. So we got nothing else to do. Let's bomb them. Mortars, they could cause trouble for us, and we have a lot of planes up here. Some 88s, some 111s, that looks good. Absolutely no effect. 31. And we can attack with a decent amount. I'm going to shut these guys off, but still. If I can get one more unit over to here, I can get a better attack score out of 150 now. That's actually worth doing. I'm going to bomb them first. I mean, yeah, they're better for tanks, but let's turn off those 87s. Save them for something else. Oh well, Luftwaffe makes show of force. Nothing happens. Alright. Still high. That's good. We'll go with that. It'll do the job. So, they fought pretty well. We can still attack, so I'm definitely going to do that. You guys are fine. And that's kind of useless. So, I'm going to go after them again. It's a 3-to-1 attack ratio and some pretty fresh troops. Nah. Thank goodness our mobile unit didn't get hurt. Okay, and we're almost. Yeah. We're almost surrounding them. If I could drive this guy up to this hex, I would do it. He's gonna run out though, and that's too bad. Yeah. I don't want to divvy these guys up too much. Panzerjäger. That's alright. Okay, I'm going to live with that. That's fine. I'm going to move the headquarters one hex forward here. And what's the deal with you? Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. Okay, we'll look at that in a second because alright, there's a little elimination here I want to do. And let's just use ground units, infantry. I mean, if that's not enough, I don't know what is. And my reason for doing that is I want to bring 4th Panzer Army units, these units, down from the north, and maybe some of these guys too. 52nd Corps, is it? Yeah. Around like that. Some artillery up there. That's good. Where's their XXIX? 29 Corps. You here? Yes. Okay, that's fine. They can stay there. I am really interested in extending out as far as I can these 40 Corps divisions. It's kind of depressing that they won't go any further than that. I do want them to capture that city there. Maybe this guy can do it. Okay, good. Just a little coverage. And there's some more units over here. Here's 6th Army, right? Yeah. So we don't want to go too far out of the way, but I think that's all of them. And I want to join up maybe with these units. 4th Panzer Army units. They're it's still okay. We do have these guys too. Where's your headquarters for that 52 Corps? Okay, there it is. And ideally I'd rather use them, you know. Yep. So that'll do it. That'll cut them off. I like that a lot. We will fill in. Where's that? Ain't nobody getting out. So this is my plan, right? Was to pincher move this. Nobody's getting out, and that's gonna be tough on them. That's for sure. Let's get the artillery up so we can do some damage. Alright, and we'll just fill up some space here as we go forward. That's alright. That guy is indeed way out there, but I don't think he's in any danger whatsoever. Let's move the command central to there, that army group. Good. Okay. And the 2nd Army Hungarians, I have no idea where to put them. Here, maybe? We'll have them come north and help. Three Corps. Put you there. Alright. Let's get our mobile units up here to fill what will be this gap here. You can see they're a little thin here with these 4th Army units, and I'd rather have the Hungarians fill that gap while these guys are taking care of all this. Okay, so we have a lot of artillery that can hit this, and we're just going to do that. And we have a lot of artillery that can hit this. Okay, that's a 2-to-1. That's a 5-to-1. So we'll go after this, but I'm going to bomb them first. Let me get some 87s in here. See if I can find some more. Yeah, I want to give them some air cover, so we'll do that. There we go. And our purpose here is to destroy tanks, which it looks like we're doing pretty well. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll save our mobile gold unit there. Something else. Good. Good. Very good. Still got hurt, but it's not the end of the world. What's with these 4th Army guys? Can they go there? Alright, I'll do that. It's so pointless, but at least it gets them across the river. And you, I want you there. Just out of curiosity now, 53 versus 49 is not the kind of thing we want. Okay. I do want to beef up this. And if I can do that with these 29 core units, that's fine. And I'll put these guys in here to plug that. And then I'll be fine. My main objective will be to get this 7 core across the darn river. Which it's having a pretty tough time with right now. And however they get across is fine with me. Oh, okay. That is across. That's across the river, so we'll do that. An engineer down there. And we've got some artillery here. I really don't know how they got so loose. I'm going to move that headquarters over there. And 75. I mean, it's not nothing, you know. I think I'm just going to artillery it and bomb it. I thought we'd have more artillery. Okay, it was effective though. I know I've got at least one more artillery unit. Yep, I can go there. Okay, and 71. We got nothing that could attack. I mean, the worst they could do is maybe get over here, but they're going to retreat. I'm going to bomb them anyway. Target of opportunity. And some 88s. That's good. Maybe not as much air cover as I'd like, but there are no planes opposing us. That worked pretty well. Okay, but most importantly, they cannot leave. Our weak units are here and here. They have to walk over to us and then fight. I don't see much out here that's going to be a problem. I'm very happy with that. This Rostov region. Okay, so what we've got here is 4 Corps, which is a 17th Army unit, and I want it to come down this way. I want to cut off all this stuff. This is the only thing I can think of right now. And we will walk them as much as we can. Because I want to be able to get onto the other side of the darn river, which apparently is difficult. That's good. That's good. Wish I had more, but it's good enough. Okay. And for now, I'm going to leave it like that. These are artillery units. Got to get more coming down and over this river. They're fine. Let's bomb this first. 88's good. More 88's. Okay, now we better give them some air cover. It's too much with those guys. There's some BF-109s. It's a little thick in the air, but I suspected there would be other planes there. We had quite an interesting air battle. And we didn't bomb anything. That kind of sucked. Alright, let's do our artillery. Never sure which to do first, right? Artillery or airstrike, but it seems to have worked pretty well. They did a little counter battery fire. And it hurts us, precious, but we're okay. We're still alive. Can I attack you? Yes, and I should. To send in the Italians and see what they can do. Well, it looked cool when they flew overhead, I guess. Alright, let's get these guys moving. Huh. Far fewer of them than I thought. Believe it or not, I think that's going to be better. I don't know, it's probably the same, but they're in green coverage. Are you? This is scary. All down here. We got any planes? No. Just the transport corps, which I don't know how to use. I don't know what else to do here. We could chase these guys. I don't know. What do we got here? 44 versus 22. Probably a 60 versus 23. I mean, it's fine, but what did we accomplish, you know? Boy. So then with the artillery, and then see what we can do. Just because we do surround this hex pretty well. Ow. Alright. I would say we won that battle, but why? For what? You know, it's just not great. Okay, we were trying to grab this city. And there, we've done it. I so don't like this. Isolating those fast units. It's like getting a lollipop for a second. For what? You know, we're getting a victory point, but can we keep it? We really smashed the hell out of them. That's good. And I'm going to put that guy there. I'm going to move the Vikings in closer. It turns out we've got some artillery left. Oh, not much. Less than I thought. Okay. Putt. Do we have any airplanes left? We do. Well, I hope I don't regret this. No, there was no planes in the air against us, so that was alright. Let's see, just for the fun of it, what can we do? It's 2-1. We'll probably have some heavy fighting. We broke a unit. And we did a lot of damage to that unit. And we took a bit of a punch in return, but I think that was alright. Yeah, again, I don't know what the point is in doing that. Let's see if there's any artillery here. There's one. Okay. And right now I'm just doing what I can to cause a little mayhem. there's no strategy here. I'm kind of stuck on what to do. Heading south. So this, I'm hoping we can come down with 4 corps here, envelop these guys. As a matter of fact, why not do that? I'm going to change that to 25%. And I'm going to move that there because it's more important that we keep that. So let me put that back to 50. And that's the weakest. Alright, it's something. It's like the world's worst defense. It's kind of funny, but not really. Wow, we've got a lot of mobile here. That is a big tank unit. Wow. Okay, so let's do the obvious, which is I'll keep that artillery unit there. Lock off this stuff. That's way more than we need. It's fine. And see if we can. Yeah, there we go. And 0 versus 18. Okay, let's add a few more then. I mean, I guess why not throw in everyone we can. It's there's nothing else we're gonna do, you know. Okay. If he could go south, I would take it, but he can't, so I won't. First Panzer Army. Okay, so for you to come south is great. Put you there. You're absolutely high. Okay, so we could come north a little bit. Or come over the river, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, that helped out a lot. And we've got, these guys are all done. What about you? No. I think we use these guys fighting to the south. Oops. It's kind of a pointless move. Any planes? No. Artillery. Alright. Yeah, that was actually really good. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got way over, but 200 is plenty. I'm going to knock out the artillery units so that they don't have to fight. No. Now that I'm below the number, I'm cool. Yeah. Just utter destruction. Oh, we broke a bridge. Our enemy has broken a bridge. I wonder how to repair a bridge. What do you mean this unit has no engineer points? Maybe I have to go to the other side. Okay. Alright, we're just going to move up as much as we can. And our next objective will be to, wow, capture this town. Right here. And nobody can do anything, so we're just gonna do an artillery strike. That's fine. Okay, I don't think there's much more forward motion that we can have with the Romanian Corps here. But we're good. We'll grab this, you know, in the next turn. This whole set of guys here will, of 51st Corps, will envelop. I hope to fix this bridge. That will be the very first time I've ever used an engineer in the whole game, in either playthrough. My first run through that I didn't record. Remember, this is only the second time I'm playing this game, so I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. Okay, let's move these guys up. More artillery. And I feel that our job right now is to cover this gap here. We gotta get around them. Here, 1st Panzer II. Okay, no, this is good. This gets them closer to the headquarters. Okay, so they're weaker than we thought. Our artillery did nothing. It might be worthwhile to bring this up. Was this third 3 Corps? Yeah. I don't know. There's a weak spot here that I'd like 14 Corps to exploit. Unfortunately, they're the front line, and that's really no good. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is attack these engineers. Yeah. Okay. Same. With, that's fine. Well, the engineers fought really well. This is annoying, but they can't really get anywhere. I don't know. I feel like I should, and I feel like this is a weak area as well. Do we have any bombardments? Yes, but they're the people who I also want to attack with, so I'd rather just do that. Okay, where can we get to? Just you. Just you. Oh, this is annoying. It's really not where I want them. Let's go there. We do have some artillery. I think that's a very useful spot. Wow. Alright, what if I hit this with all the artillery we've got? That really worked. And we've got a couple units up here. No, we don't. Okay. Well, let's just attack then. We're way over. Yeah. Take out the AH division. There we go. Alright, it's not my favorite. Probably already did that. Just for fun. It's an equal fight, so we'll deal with that in a future turn. You know, I think if I move to the road, we should get better supply. And there's nothing that could come get us. It's not bad. Okay, I didn't really get to drive south the way I wanted to. These guys are just best to... Any artillery? No. Alright, let's have a look here. Ow. Well, that was nowhere near as good as I'd hoped it would be. But we did move forward. Attack these dudes again? No. How about them? Just parking it? Well, that's not a fight I want to get into right now. Okay, I'm going to move you up because that'll get you near more of our units. This is a pain in the ass. I gotta say, yeah. But we could isolate it. It's very possible. This we've surrounded. And it's mostly artillery. That's interesting. Well, I'm happy with that. There's not much else I can do down here. I'm going to keep going north. Hmm. 50 versus 55. Them's not odds I like. Let's see here. Target of opportunity. Really no damage. I'm not going to go up there because I'd be surrounded by too many units. They would probably do a counterattack. I'm going to guess you can't move. You guys either. Suck. Okay. So here we've got something, and I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to walk straight forward here. Maybe a little bit north. Let's get across that darn river. Good. Okay. Ooh, there's a pink one in there. I'm gonna move that there. Alright, 6th Army. Where are my headquarters? See there, we could well move forward. Going to do it. Where's my flak? Saw it. Some light infantry. That's shut down. Alright. Not much I can do there, other than what I've done. This amazing pincher movement of encirclement doom. And that leaves just this patch here, which I'm not too sure what to do with. I mean, just looking, it looks like I ought to surround and destroy this. But no one can go as far north as I want, and that's annoying. There we go. It's not perfect. I'm gonna stay right here. I've got this tank corps. Yeah, there's not much else that I can do with that. You're good. We got a couple artillery units. That was worthwhile. See if we got any more planes up here. No. Okay. It's not bad. Good. And that should get my peeps across. Yep. I don't think it matters exactly where these units go. Like this one. You know, here or not. I mean, there's no one attacking us. We'll surround and destroy these units very soon. Okay, that gives us the brick wall we're looking for. And the nice thing is they can't attack. You know, I might just attack anyway here. Particularly this hex. Do we have any artillery? So we could destroy that little panzer unit next round. Ow. Golly. Okay. That's alright. Get them to... That's as far as he goes. I'm going to get you to come across the river as well. And that does not do a thing to our other units up here. Did we? Yes, we did. Okay. Well, I can't see anything else to do right now except maybe attack this thing. It's kind of worth it. No, no more attacking. Okay. And we can't get these guys to go forward or east, just north, which is not useful to us at all. I could retreat that guy if I was worried about a counterattack from anywhere over here. I'm not. And I think we're blocking enough here. We'll be able to go and gobble up these pretty soon. But I think the big move of the turn is that encirclement right there. If we can keep that, which I don't see why we shouldn't. I mean, I guess if they all bunched up, but even over here, this is a 32 strength unit. It's not weak. I think we're all right. All right, let's push that button. some fog of war shuffling in the Rostov region. The encirclement gathers for a breakout. That should be interesting. Didn't seem like they could do much more than just pack the east side of the pocket. Some shuffling here to try and strengthen that area. It doesn't matter because I'm going to come down from the north anyway. Interesting. Yep, there's quite some shuffling going on there. Let's have a look at our reports. Clear weather, yay. We actually have more victory points than that. Some good replacements. The oil's pretty good. And we got our point for that little gobble gobble with the fast action units. I don't know how I'm going to get these two. It's just... I don't even want to go for Stalingrad. 420 occupied. So... I don't know. There's a bunch of singles I'll pick up. But... how many... I think we go to August 28th or something, and that's it. Maybe I shouldn't have spent those 300 power points or political points or something on that. Okay, so no, that's good. No partisans. Let's look at our stats briefly. So they're definitely getting reinforced. They're down a couple thousand, but they've got more. And I'm down a couple thousand too. The oil reserves are looking good. The victory points are looking okay. Prestige points. Let's have a look at the battlefield. I don't know how I'm going to hold on to that or what I'm going to do. I don't even know if the enemy has forces out here. They probably do. If I abandon it, they probably take it back. Could we take this? Maybe. I don't know if we'd get points for it. Maybe I should move in on this. I don't know. It could be a trap. I don't know what else is out here. There's definitely some room to walk forward here, though. Because although we've surrounded this, we're also surrounded... and these guys were over here. They pulled back and spread out. So that's kind of an issue. I definitely want to take that. There's that bridge to try out somewhere around here and fixing. I would like these guys to come down, cut off all this. So ideally hook up with Kamensk here and just cut off and destroy everyone in that pocket. And we'll keep marching forward this way. You know, there's not much... Look at this. There's really not much opposing us. But then again, there's a lot of empty ground there, so... Typical Soviets, right? Oh boy, put the engineers out. That'll stop us. So we'll gobble that up and get through there. But this, we just have to do a little compression, bombing. We'll finish it off, no problem. And up here, it looks like they pulled out at least one unit, backed off. There's really nothing left. They did run away here. I'll bet they took some units back to Dubrovnika. Dubrinka. There we are. It's just a matter of movement, really. Can we get there? How hard is it going to be to get there? That kind of thing. Other than that, pretty happy with how things are turning out. Podcasts. I put links to podcasts in the description where I meet people in space and defense. Most recent episode I'll link to in here, who's Dr. Michelle Hanlon. She's a space lawyer, and some people laugh at that, but I actually know more space lawyers than I do engineers. It's a real thing, a serious thing. Talking about how we're going to interact with objects in space and not get into wars about it, resolve disputes and things like that. I have a playlist on my other channel, the Cold Star Tech channel, for space law, and the best primer you could watch is the one with Christopher Johnson. Probably done a couple with him. So the first one that I did with him would explain the basics. from 1960s space law coming up to the present. And then the Michelle Hanlon episode that I'm linking to below is a nice update of what's gone on in the last 2 or 3 years, because frankly I met with a whole bunch of space lawyers a few years ago and I got burnt out on it. I was like, all right, I know enough, I don't need to learn any more right now. But she really helped with reframing a couple of concepts, particularly this thing called the Artemis Accords, which is quite a change, and it's American driven in how property and space resources should be looked at and dealt with. So I hope you'll check that out. There's a number of really great episodes of my show in there, where I don't know, 250 or something like that. Sometimes I cover geopolitics stuff, but the main thing is I'm not talking to theorists here. I'm talking to government officials, appointed, people who actually had the job, like the head of manned space flight for NASA, and not some theoretical goofball, right? Academics who have university professor positions and are teaching young people, technical experts who know something and are developing technologies, and not just wannabes, but people who are really involved, and business owners, folks who run real businesses in the defense field. So if you want to find out more about the realities of that, I'm just noticing a point I'll be able to grab here with this down next turn. Go check that out. That's the Cold Star Technologies channel. All right, thanks for watching. If you know somebody who would like this game, this kind of content, please share it with them. Remember, I ran a Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa game on here as well, and 2 more back on my old channel, the Jason Kanigan channel. I split this channel off because I felt that the Wargaming was distracting from the sales and marketing training that I do on the Jason Kanigan channel. So we've got 3 channels here. And so if, the Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa campaign is complete, right? So you can just link that to a friend if they are interested in wargaming, logistics, this kind of thing. A lot of people don't know this kind of game exists. And if they do, sometimes they're really put off by what I would consider the 10 hours of tutorial watching you need to do, right, before you get started. And in my case, there really wasn't anything on Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa that I was happy with. But for like Grigsby's War in the East or something, you really have to study before you can play. And so this is a great opportunity to share with them a complete game, right, in Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa, and soon this thing as well, Case Blue. After this, I'll probably take a little break and then come back to a Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa campaign. There's always ideas I want to check out with that game. What happens if I do this? What happens if I do that? And we'll play on a slightly higher difficulty level. So thanks for watching. I will see you soon.